So today's video is going to be a little bit different. Right now I am driving home from the Bang Steel mentor match. So the guys at Bang Steel have these matches now where they try and pair up experienced long-range shooters with people with little experience or no experience and try and mentor them to grow the sport, to grow the hobby. They're really doing God's work with this. I love them. Great guys. Highly recommend them. But over the last couple of days, some things are really starting to clarify for me. And I'm really starting to understand better that the general purpose rifle isn't just about the gun and the scope and the cartridge and everything else. It's about you. It's about the rifleman. The rifleman, a true general purpose rifleman, needs to have a really wide skill set, but he also needs to understand when to flip the switch on those skill sets, and understanding that what is needed and what is meant by various things about shots inside 300 yards are just different when things get out beyond 300 yards. And learning when to flip that switch is important. I'm going to give an example here, and I've kind of struggled with this. I've tried to decide, should I even bring this up, or should I just leave it at, the long range and the intermediate range are just different things. I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to show you how this language difference exists and what it means to you as a rifleman. So Randy Kane, in his practical rifle class, has a section on discussing natural point of aim, and he's got a really good demo of this. He does this in the class after he has taught you how to properly use a loop sling. So as you sit down, and from the seated position, you loop up and get on the target. Then you relax your muscles, close your eyes, take a deep breath. With your muscles still relaxed, open your eyes and take a look and see where your sights are. Did they move? Then you didn't have natural point of aim. You go and you get yourself a reset, and you have to have the sling, because that sling is going to hold your arm up. Your arm is the monopod. The shooting rest is the palm of your hand. That monopod, your elbow is sitting on your knee, which is resting on the ground. Your body is supporting it. Now, your muscles, your skeletal system, it has to be skeletal support. So you get that skeletal support, and as long as your muscles aren't contributing to this, you're going to be able to get to the point where the gun just stays on target when you take that breath and open your eyes again. But this is all about supporting the gun with your body, and it is about how your body interacts with the gun before the shot goes off. And in order to achieve natural point of aim like this, your body has to be bladed somewhat to the target. You can't be square to the target. Your body won't allow it. If you're using your forearm as the support under the gun, if you're right-handed, your left hand has to be in front of your right arm. When the gun goes off, because your body is bladed to the target, the gun is going to move to the left if you're right-handed every time. And then hopefully it comes back and you get yourself back in position again. But it just moved to the left, guaranteed, even if you had a good natural point of aim. The long-range community looks at that and thinks that's absurd. That's not how natural point of aim works. Natural point of aim for them is different, because they are not using their body to support the gun. The body can't support the gun because the body is going to impart too much movement. Their wobble zone is going to be too big. Their cone of fire, to steal a quick Chris Way phrase, this cone of fire, it doesn't work if your body is, if your hand is holding on to the forearm of the gun. It doesn't work. So the gun is going to be rested on something solid, a tripod, a bipod, a sandbag, a rest of some sort, a bumper of your car, and then you're sitting behind it and you're trying to interact with your gun as little as possible before the gun goes off. You don't want your body interacting with the gun. Whereas the practical side, of course you're interacting with the gun. It has to. But for the long range guys, what's important with them for natural point of aim is squaring up to the target, getting it so that the gun comes straight back and hits you perpendicular to your body, to your shoulders. That way when the gun recoils, it comes back down to the exact same spot. You got recoil control and everything else, but that recoil brings you back to the same spot. Okay, so you're both talking about natural point of aim, but how it applies is different. How it is expressed and understood is just different. Neither one is wrong, but they're different. And you, as a general purpose rifleman, have to be able to flip that switch and understand when one technique applies and one understanding of it applies and when the other one does. So that's part of becoming a good general purpose rifleman. That means some training. And however you're going to get your training, do it. Whether it's Randy Kane or Tom Russell or Gunsight or somebody else, get that practical rifle training. Then you need to go out and get the long range training and understand when to flip that mental switch to transition between the two to make yourself an effective rifleman. So, like I said, I've got some fun stuff coming up. I've got some great videos planned. Some stuff on techniques, some stuff on sling employment, some great stuff on rifles and cartridges and all that good stuff. That's coming, but I wanted to get this out of the way and talk about making yourself a better long range or general purpose rifleman. I'm Steve Clifford. Thank you for watching.